y'all, welcome back. My name is Shamika, and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited that you're here. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, we're going naked and afraid XL. You're like, what? Well, after successfully completing Naked and Afraid's 21-day challenge, now these survivalists are going big because it's the survival of the fittest, right? So in the house today, I have Lynsey and Sam. They're here to talk about the new season of Naked and Afraid XL. It premieres on Sunday, May 12th at 8 o'clock on the Discovery Channel. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss today's show.
Hi, Shamika.
Hi, Shamika.
Hi, Lynsey and Sam. Welcome to Check the Rhymes. How are y'all?
Thank you. Good.
Great. Thanks for having us.
I am just like in amazement of you two because I wouldn't make it one day. Not even half a day Naked and Afraid XL. So what makes this challenge different than Naked and Afraid's 21-day challenge? We can start with you, Lynsey.
First of all, it's 40 days, so you're going double the time. I feel like on your 21-day challenge, if you were a person that wanted to kind of skate through, you could. You don't really need to eat. You just got to make sure you have water and shelter. On a 40-day challenge, though, I think it puts the ultimate skills to the test. Like, you really have to dig deep and use your skills, and you have to find food. And in XL, I just think everything is like XL. It's bigger and better and scarier, and the suffering is double. But also the amazing things that we do, that's double too. So it's a big difference.
Okay, what about you, Sam? Do you have any other differences?
Lynsey said it best. 21 days is the limit that the human body can go without food before things like organs start to shut down. So a 40-day challenge, 40 days is plenty enough time for the human body to be honest, starve to death. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, as an added challenge this year, we're going to be going 40 miles in 40 days. So it's going to be an incredible feat of human endurance to witness.
Wow. All I keep thinking is, well, Jesus fasted for 40 days, I think. I might have my Bible scriptures wrong, but 40 days is a long time. Why do this show? Sam, we'll start with you.
It's a good question, and it's one of the main questions people ask. Why do people climb mountains? Why do people run ultra marathons? Because it's there, because they can, and because of the achievement of crossing the finish line. Through that suffering, you get the elation and victory at the end. For enduring it. Okay.
What about you, Lynsey? What's your reason?
Kind of like Sam said, but for me, it was just like I wanted that personal test. I wanted to test my mind and test my body. I had just recently come out of a divorce and was a single mom and changed jobs and was trying to buy a house and going through all of these things that I felt like I was conquering in my normal day-to-day life. So I wanted that ultimate challenge. I did this one for me, just to be able to test myself and see if I could actually do it. So.
Wow. Kudos to both of you. I had some fans sent in some questions. So I have a couple of those for you really quick. One wanted to know, how did you choose the one item you're allowed to bring with you? We can start with you, Lynsey.
For me, for this challenge, I studied the area and kind of, weighed out the options in my head of what I would use more. I went to thinking like, oh, could I use a bug net or could I use some duct tape? And I choose to use a fishing kit, and I feel that was probably what I could utilize the most out there. So I feel like that's kind of how we choose our items. We just think of how we can utilize this one item to the best of our advantage, depending on the area that we're in.
Okay. What about you, Sam? How did you choose your one item?
Yeah, I think Lynsey's really hit the point there. There's a lot of analysing the environment you're going to be going to, and then considerations. And personally, I think making sure that you've selected a tool, like an item that's a tool that you can use for lots of different things, is an important factor. You know, a knife is a tool for making all sorts of different things. Same as an arrow tip could be used as a filleting knife for fish, or all manner of different things. So yeah, multifunctionality I think is a good option to go for.
See, y'all are so good. I'd be like, I need my cell phone or something. I know you can't take a cell phone, but I would be thinking like the most random thing, like, I don't know, a book. I wouldn't even think of like the way that you guys.
Books.
Yeah. And so for the last question, what affirmation did you tell yourself so that you would keep pushing through? Because you've got to mentally keep being your own cheerleader. So Sam, what did you tell yourself?
For me, it's the time, the temporal side of things. So, you know, sometimes you have to go day by day. Sometimes it's hour by hour. Sometimes the suffering is so immense that you literally go minute by minute or second by second. Just, you know, knowing that the finish line is there ahead of you in time, and just trying to grind through it as best as you can. I found helps my psychology a lot.
Okay. What about you, Lynsey? Is there any affirmation or anything you kept telling yourself?
My biggest thing was honestly my kids. Just kept thinking like, do this. You have to get home to them. They need you when you get home. Like you have to make people proud. My biggest thing though, and it's so funny, I had a dream about my daughter while I was out there, and I had a dream that we were making chocolate cupcakes, and I could hear her little voice saying, chocolate cupcake, mama. And so I would literally say that to myself as I was like, you know, trekking through, you know, these long distances, every step just like chocolate cupcake, mama. Like, you got
I love it.
So that was kind of like my affirmation.
Well, thanks, Lynsey. Now I want a chocolate cupcake. Well, thank you both. Naked and Afraid XL premieres on Sunday, May 12th at 8 o'clock on the Discovery Channel. It was a pleasure speaking to both of you. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.